Alright, we're going to be looking at, I'm only going to do them in groups of 10. There's a total of 27, but I'm only going to do them in groups of 10. We're going to be going backwards also. This is 587 from December of 1888. The Young Men of America by Frank Towsey. Haunted Boy by Alan Arnold. Some of the spines are split on these, some of these are fine. The Fate of the Windward by Hal Standish. The Unknown Flag by Captain George Granville. The next one to show you is the one just before this. Front cover's just wonderful if you like Civil War stuff, or Revolutionary War. Let's see, The Comet by Horace Appleton. Alow and Aloft by Ralph Morton. Strange Adventure of the Bone Button. Frank Forrest, Dandy School. The Comical Adventures of Two Dudes by Tom Teaser. Interesting flying apparatus of the day. And the back page of advertisements. .585, The Unknown Flag, Mysterious Black Schooner by George Granville. Twin Avengers by John Sherman. Diamond Dave by Alexander Armstrong. No Man's Money by A.F. Hill. The Dandy School by Frank Forrest. Alow and Aloft by Ralph Morton. Comical Adventures of Two Dudes by Tom Teaser. And the back page. No Man's Money by A.F. Hill. Spine is split. There's the last page. Number 584. Dastardly Deed by Tom Fox. Alow and Aloft. The Unknown Flag. So let's start next week. Dandy School by Frank Forrest. Diamond Dave by Alexander Armstrong. Oh, this must be the last chapter of The Seven Bears. The Seven Bears by Richard Montgomery. There was a long run in here of that. Let's see. Oh, to be continued, so it must have been the last one too. And the back page. Actually, get rid of that. 583. No Man's Money by A.F. Hill. The Mutiny by a Retired Sea Captain. Diamond Dave. Seven White Bears. A couple of great covers for that coming up. Alow and Aloft. The Dandy of the School. Now, one or two of these will be listed. The Madman's Hallucination. One or two of these will be listed on eBay. The rest of them are going to go to our website. And the last page. $5.82. A low and a loft. Roll call. Frontiersman's Escape by Alan Arnold. The American Corsican Brothers by J.T. Broham. Dandy School by Frank Forrest. Seven Bears. Diamond Dave and the Two Dudes. Two separate stories there. And the back page. The Dandy School. Frank Forrest. The Ghost in the Cabin by Alan Arnold. Diamond Dave. Seven Bears. Richard R. Montgomery. American Corsican Brothers. Two Dudes are still hanging in there. On the back page. The Dandy School, Frank Forrest. The Phantom Pirate by Ralph Morton. Seven Bears. Diamond Dave. The Floating Treasure by A.F. Hill. Secret of the Pirate's Walk. Two Dudes. Safety Valve Steve by Horace Appleton. Diamond Dave, $5.79. Alexander Armstrong. Story of a Great Nugget. A Doctor's Story by Ralph Morton. American Corsican Brothers. Safety Valve Steve. Seven White Bears. The Floating Treasure by A.F. Hill. Muldoon's Around the World. This must be the end of it. And we have a large run of that also. Yep, the end. Diamond Dave. Bert Barton Stratagem by Alan Arnold. Safety Valve Steve. American American Corsican Brothers. 7 White Bears. Floating Treasure. Davy Crockett Jr. by John Sherman. First of 2 7 White Bears covers. $5.77. Pirates Repentance by Frank Forrest. American Corsican Brothers. Those 4th page stories are all complete in one chapter. Safety Valve Steve, The Floating Treasure. Davy Crockett Jr. The back page. Oh, great train cover coming up. $5.76. The 7 Bears. Mutiny of the Zephyr. Alan Arnold. Davy Crockett Jr. Safety Valve Steve. The Floating Treasure. American Corsican Brothers. Muldoon's Trip Around the World by Tom Teaser. And the back page. Safety Valve Steve. You see train collectors might be interested in this. This is $5.75. Horace Appleton. As I said, these are all 1888. They'll all be listed in our website predominantly, but we will put 1 or 2 of them on eBay. Prince Valdemar by Alan Arnold. The 20 Silent Wolves by Richard Montgomery. Davy Crockett Jr. by John Sherman. American Corsican Brothers. Advertisement for Our Boys, something I don't see very often at all. Boys on Wall Street by H.K. Shackelford. Floating Treasure. Muldoon's Around the World. Back page. $5.74. Safety Valve Steve, first chapter. In the Jungle with Frank Forrest. Davy Crockett Jr. Boy in Wall Street. Floating Treasure. Across the Pacific in a Dory. "20 Silent Wolves." Muldoon's Trip Around the World. And the back page. I think we'll go on for just a couple more. $5.67, Across the Pacifica, or 2 Boys Trip to China by Hal Standish. 100 Chests of Gold by Colonel Fenton. Captive and Prophet by J.T. Broham. The Boy Cattle King by D.W. Stevens. Wall Street. Gulmere the White Slave, Percy St. John. Muldoons Across the World, Around the World, sorry. Little Corsicans. The back page. We only got about a dozen more. I guess we will make it one big video. The Boy Cattle King by D.W. Stevens. Split front. Pierre Dubois, Richard Montgomery, 100 Chests of Gold. Little Corsican. Senator's Boys by H.K. Shackelford. Breaking Throttle, Jason D. Montague. Front and back pages are split, the rest of them are fine. $6.55. Driven Adrift. Outwitting a Sharper. Alexander Douglas. Steam Raft by Percy St. John. Young Anarchist, by Alexander Armstrong. Pat Malloy by J.T. Broham. Bob Bright by Tom Teaser. And the back page. We're going to go ahead and stop this for now. We'll make a second video on the rest.